Hey guys, Dre here. Welcome to another Fancy Made DIY tutorial, and today I'm super excited to show you how you can recreate the top that Kylie Jenner wore to this year's Coachella. As always, anything that Kylie Jenner wears, everyone wants it, it sells out, it's a hot item, and I absolutely love the top. It wasn't the first time that I've seen it before. I am in love with the brand, but unfortunately they're a little bit out of my budget. So I decided to recreate the top for a fraction of the price, kind of give it my own spin. And today I'm going to be showing you how to create the top in two different styles. Kylie wore the matching set that came with the top, and also like these booty short bikini bottoms that had the evil eye as well. I'm not going to be showing you how to do the bottoms in this tutorial, but you can very easily take the template that I show you how to create for the top and just apply it to the little underwear piece as well, if that's exactly what you're looking for. But I'm going to show you two ways. I'm going to show you the classic white top that Kylie wore to Coachella, and also how to create something a little bit more colorful. This one in particular, this one I'm going to be wearing to Lightning in a Bottle. I wanted the kind of the same style feel of the evil eye, but I wanted to add a little bit of color. So I'm going to show you how you can also add a little piece of fabric over any existing bra top or top that you have and kind of give it more of a colorful flair and whatnot. So I'm going to be showing you those two styles coming up next. Enough talking, let's go ahead and get started. You need the following materials for this tutorial: a white bikini top of your choice, some teal, silver, and black sequin. You'll need a 1/4 yard of this, a pencil, some fabric felt, stiff felt, pair of scissors, your trusted no-sew fabric glue, and a needle and thread. So the first thing we're going to do is prep the bottom base of our eye patches. As you can see, I already cut one out from my stiff felt, so it's much like felt, but this one's just a stiffer material. And as you can see, I already measured it to fit the inside of my bikini top. So I'm going to be cutting it out and creating a second one. I'm going to need two, of course, one per side. Once I have those, I'm going to be taking my black sequins and I'm going to be covering the base first with glue. So make sure you get a lot of glue on there. Then I'm going to place the black sequin over it. Once I have that, I'm going to cut it out. And this is what it should look like so far. Then I'm going to be cutting it out to size, and I'm going to be repeating the same thing on the second one as well. And now we're going to move on to the center of the eye. I'm going to be using some of my silver sequins. If you can find a white one, you can opt to use that one as well. I only found this silver one. So I'm going to be placing a square over that. Then I'm going to be cutting it to size, as you see here. It's just trial and error. And once I have that, I am going to be gluing it down once again with some of my fabric glue. Make sure you dab a lot on the fabric as well. And this is what it should look like as of right now. Then I'm going to be taking a smaller square piece of my teal, placing it over my silver. Then I'm going to be cutting out a round circle. This is going to be the color of my eye. If you want to substitute the teal for another color, it's completely up to you. Again, I'm going to be gluing that down. Then I'm going to be taking a tiny little piece of my black sequin, creating a circle for the pupil of my eye. And again, I'm going to be gluing that down as well. And make sure you repeat the exact same thing on your other patch, because you'll be needing two. And as you can see here, I have it ready to go. And this is going to go on the inside of my little front of my bikini. So now I'm going to be taking a lot of my fabric glue. I'm going to place it on the back side. Then I'm going to be putting it on. And this is going to help me attach the patch on there just for right now. And taking a few of my sewing pins, I'm going to pin them down while the glue dries up. So it's not going to be the safest thing to just glue it on there and leave it at that. So I'm definitely going to want to take my black needle and thread, and I'm going to be attaching my patch all the way around, doing a few stitches. Once I do that, I'm going to be grabbing again some of my fabric glue, scattering it all over, putting it all over, and allowing it to dry. That way none of the pieces on there move. That way I won't have to sew them on as well. And this is what your final product should look like. And for the second one, you'll be needing a top bra of your choice. You'll also be needing your needle and thread, a 1/4 yard of fabric, scissors, your no-sew fabric glue, and again, all 3 colors of your colorful sequin fabric. So the only thing that's going to set this one apart from the other one is we are going to be covering up our bra piece with some fabric to give it a little bit more color, a variety of style. So as you can see, I cut out a big square. I'm going to be placing it over the glue. Then I'm simply going to be smoothing out the fabric over the glue. If you want to take a few of your sewing pins to pin it down, that way the fabric doesn't move, and until it dries to have it on there nice and secure, you can do that. So once I've done that, I'm going to be taking my scissors and I'm going to be cutting out any of the excess fabric all the way around. You can use the shape of the bra to kind of help guide you as to where you're supposed to be cutting it. And when you get to the top, make sure you cut a lot left over on the edges. Unfortunately, when I shot this or did this, I didn't leave much room, as you can see here, but you'll definitely need at least 1 good inch on there. So then I'm going to be taking some more of my fabric glue and I'm going to be putting it on the corners before I seal it, and then I'm going to be smoothing the fabric over it as well. And with the fabric I have left over, I'm going to be placing a good amount of my fabric glue. Then I'm going to be folding it in. That way it creates a nice clean look, as you can see here. And moving forward, I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to go around my bra once again and clip off any excess fabric that's on there. Then taking my fabric glue, I'm going to place it on all the edges. I'm going to put a good amount, dab it on there. Then I'm going to be rubbing it in with my fingers to make sure that the edges are nice and sealed. And I'm going to be repeating this on the inside of the bra as well. As you can see here, I didn't leave much fabric, so make sure you leave a good amount of fabric all around and just allow it to dry. And then, so I wouldn't be repetitive, I went ahead and I put the patches on like I did with the other one. You don't need to put a base of the stiff felt over it. And all I did was glue it on there, and I put some glue over it so none of the top pieces would move. And to finalize it, I took my white puffy paint and I went around the eyelash lines just to give it a more bold and dramatic look. And voila, you have your second finished piece.
And that's it for the tutorial. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, of course. And as you could see, the tutorial was super easy to create. If you want more of a colorful piece, use one of your recycled bikini tops or tank tops or whatever you find, and just apply the patches to that if you just want to customize it. And if you also want to make the patches a little bit smaller, you can kind of scatter them all throughout the top and do it a little bit different as well. So it's completely up to you. Make it whatever color, whatever eye color you want. If you want a green evil eye, make it your own, do whatever you want, but hopefully this will inspire you to get those creative juices going. If you guys have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below. I also provided a full list of all the materials below as well, along with all my social media links. And as always, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. I love you guys so much, and I'm sending all of you lots of love and light, and I will be seeing you guys in a few days.